This was a death god unlike any before, Anubis himself. He placed a single feather on the scale of judgment, then reached into the woman's chest and pulled out her heart, placing it on the other side of the scale. If the heart and the feather weighed the same, she would be allowed into paradise. But if her heart was heavier, she would be cast into hell to endure endless torment. Terrified, the woman quickly began confessing all her sins from her past life, begging for mercy. But the death god paid her no mind. He watched in silence until the heart finally balanced with the feather. Anubis spoke. She had done many good deeds in her life, and thus paradise awaited her. At last, the woman could breathe a sigh of relief. It turned out that many years ago, she had once shown kindness to the death god. Now every door before her led to the underworld. What happened next would be up to her. She pleaded with him to help her choose. One grand door slowly opened, and after thanking the death god, she stepped into paradise. Moments later, another woman arrived. She was still in shock, unable to accept the reality of her sudden death in a car accident. The death god ignored her pleas, calmly placing a feather on the scale of judgment, then gestured for her to sit. As he reached out to take her heart, she stopped him.
I must take your heart.
Hearing that her heart would be weighed against a feather, she slammed her hand down on the scale, declaring that she was not a good person. Her heart would never be lighter than a feather. The death god stepped aside and told her she was about to dissolve into nothingness. The woman struggled, still hoping to return to the living world. To end her delusion, the death god explained. Her body had already been removed. Her organs had decayed and been buried. Darkness was now her only destination. But just then, a mysterious force pulled her out of the underworld. Anubis looked on in astonishment. At the same time, in a distant graveyard, a hand broke through the soil. It was the woman, slowly clawing her way out from the grave.